Alright guys, welcome back to SeaWorld Adventure Park Tycoon. We are back in the park building out the ultimate SeaWorld Orlando, and it's slowly coming together. So far we have the Key West area completed. We put in Kraken and Journey to Atlantis last time, along with basically getting the waterfront park area completed. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start off with planting some more grass because, hey, we got money to burn and we're going to spend it on sod. Yeah, that's the whole point of this. Anyways, so enjoy this time lapse as we get this started, and then we're going to start coming back and seeing what we can place down, hopefully get some more guests coming into the park. So let's go. Alright guys, so now that we got the side of the park all nice and basically fixed, and we also have the back of the park for the most part taken care of, let's go ahead and take a look at what we need to do. So we have this open space right here that we need to fill in at some point, so that's going to be something we can work on. But we also have this space back here that we need to work on, which of course ends up being, let's see here, this ends up going to be the Clyde and Seymour show, so that's going to go somewhere along back here. But we also have the, where is it? The Pacific Point and also the Rocky Point Preserve. All these have sea lions and otters and whatnot, so we can put this in here as well. So if we go ahead and put these back behind here, so there is that right there. I think this actually ends up being, what is this? Otters and dolphins, so we can put that back there. We can also go ahead and get the Rocky Point Preserve installed somewhere along back here as well. But let me double check because we got to make sure we get our stadium in. And luckily our stadium will fit fairly easy. We just got to build a path that is out this way. So if we go ahead and get this path working along back along this way here. There we go. Go ahead and start to make it too wide. Go ahead and get this taken out this way. And I'm getting very spotty with my path, but we'll get it figured out anyways. There we go. Alright, so now that we got our path installed, we can put in our stadium, so we can line it up right about there, which should work, all things considered. And we can also fit in a Rocky Point Preserve right back here, so it would be right behind it as it would actually be, so pretty neat. But we could also use a little more space, so if we go ahead, let's delete this again here, there we go, and we can move this, nope, we can't rotate it, so we can put that right there, and then we can put our Rocky Point Preserve right there nice and perfectly. So there we go. We've got those installed. We've got our new dolphin area back here. Go ahead, and we got a bathroom right there, so that's good. We need to go ahead and put a bathroom back in this area over here, just so that there is one. So there we go. We got a bathroom right back there now. So that should help some guests out with stuff. We also need, what else do we need? Can we put something else into this spot right here? No, we cannot, it doesn't look like. That would be nice if we could. But we can put something back here, so we can put like a little arcade, which back by Kraken there's a nice little arcade room. So we can put that back there. We also need to work on some scenery in these areas as well, but I'll digress upon that for the moment. We'll go ahead and get our path to Sea Lion Stadium opened up right there. We'll also get our Pacific Point Preserve opened up, and we'll get our scenery in. So a lot of this is the same scenery as everywhere else, lots of palm trees and whatnot, so we'll get this nice and rode along back here like that. Looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and get some palm trees for the backdrop back here of the, I think this is the Rocky Point Preserve, so we'll get some of those placed in. We'll also put some more back along here to be the background of the Rocky Pacific Point Preserve. There we go. Now what we can do is obviously put in the show sign right there and right there. We can also put in a nice decorative palm tree right along there, and we can also put in some more along our nice little path area right there. So let's see, let's also then put in some nice little flowers and whatnot right through there. We're also going to go ahead and put in some light fixtures and whatnot, because that's going to help attract guests to come on this way and check out the new stadium, which by the way we do need to get back to here in a second so that we can set our capacity. Make sure that we're getting maximum capacity in the stadium, and make sure we have popcorn ready to go. So there we go, get our nice little path basically taken care of here. We'll go ahead and put in some more light fixtures throughout here just to go ahead. We also haven't installed any light fixtures in the waterfront area, so we'll go ahead and get those taken care of as well, just to keep everything nice and lit and appealing. So we got that taken care of. We need to go ahead and put in some more scenery, which right along here, let's see, how far does this go? It goes to right about there. We'll go ahead and put in some fountains right along the edge of this one thing here. Go ahead and put in some speakers and whatnot. Then we're going to put in some trees right here. Also put another palm tree right there. There we go. So that's a nice area. We got our new little arcade room right back here, so that's going to help attract some more people onto this area. Let's see, that's what else we have that we can put on back here. Let's see, we'll go ahead and put in another shop back here, because Kraken and Atlantis, they do have shops, so we can put that in. So there's a nice little shop area right back there for the souvenirs of the shops and whatnot. So there we go, we got that all nice taken care of. We got Journey to Kraken here, not Journey to Atlantis, currently broken down, so we got to get that fixed. So we got all the guests coming in. Look on this right here, very expensive show, so we need to fix the pricing on that. Let's see, how much is $12 for that. This is a much bigger show, so we'll go ahead and leave it at about $14.50 here, as a lot of people want to come and enjoy this show as well. We'll go ahead and get our prices set for the animal interactions. There we go. And we need to put in some more scenery. So we're going to get some scenery right along here. We'll get some nice... what do we got? We got some nice bright yellow bushes that we're going to put along here at the edge of Kraken, just to keep that nice and clean looking. There we go. Looks good. Alrighty, and then what we have is this space right back here. So what this would be in all reality with this, we'd have another restaurant. So another restaurant to go in. Also too, I did forget, is that technically there would be another restaurant over here, but obviously we ran out of space, so we'll move on from there. But we'll go ahead and put the Marine Grill in right on back here, and it actually will fit. Sweet. So there it is, the marine grill, nice and fitting in there as I had hoped. Very good. And we'll go ahead and get some nice little shrubbery, well, not shrubbery, but some nice grass and bushes and stuff put in there as well. Go ahead and get, there we go. It is a shrub. I thought that was a shrub. Anyways, go ahead and put that in there. And then we'll put in some nice palm trees back here as well to put some needed shade along the path back there. Go and put a nice tall palm tree right there. There we go. And there we go. Kind of a tight space for everybody to fit into, but it does ultimately work. And scenery's done pretty good. So let's see. We need to work back here for a second to get our scenery up to snuff. Back in this area, go ahead and get our lamps and whatnot on our paths through here and keep that ongoing. It really does, for some reason, it really does help with keeping the guests walking on the path. I don't understand it myself, but it does work. So we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. Match our light posts as we go here. And I think that should be about it, it looks like. Right, so right there we got all that nice and done. We're going to go ahead and put some bushes out in front of Journey to Atlantis, get that all nice and beautified. And also put in a nice big old palm tree right back there. And then we'll just put in, what we're going to put in? We're going to put in some more of my favorite shrub, as it's nice and green and looks nice right along this path here, and just to help nice and beautify this whole area here as well. What we'll also do while I'm here is right along, right through there, there we go, we'll put in some nice white flowers, just to kind of give you a little bit of a splash of color. Well, things considered, that works out pretty good. I like it. We'll also go ahead and, let's see, what else can we put in? Do we have more space for anything else? Already got a work booth there. So we know where that is. We got a booth right back here for our workers. Definitely want to keep track of that. We got our main work booth right there in the front. We don't actually have any over here. So for right now, obviously this area of the park's still in a temporary state for the most part. We'll go ahead and get a little work shack over here just so we can have our workers have a nice spot to be able to rest in. Alrighty, so we have greatly populated our this side of the park quite well. Honestly, it's become a little bit more of a mashup than I had hoped for. I'd have to make it look a little bit more like the actual map, but that's what happens when you have to kind of force strangely shaped items into one confined space. But it works. It works. Let's see. Can we put a bush here? There, we got a palm tree. Sweet. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for today's video. We didn't get a... Well, actually, no, we did get quite a bit done. We got some grass put down. We also got a brand new Sea Lion and Otter Stadium built in, along with the Rocky Point Preserve, Pacific Point Preserve, new arcade for the people to enjoy. And we actually have brought quite a few people over to this area and have got people coming over and visiting. So that's really, really neat to see. So... very, very good. We got that all nice and taken care of, and we also had almost 1,000 people in the park now, so we're doing something right apparently. So next time, what I think we're going to work on is we're going to try and do some reconstruction of the front, and we're going to try and put in the fill-in for, well, you know what, pipeline. The pipeline fill-in, which of course will be the electric eel, and the electric eel is also at some point going to have to fill in for Mako, because it's the thing that looks closest to it. So anyways, that's all in the future, so we'll have to see how that all happens, but that's the basic plan at the moment. So anyways, guys, that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you guys here next time with some retro gaming as we build out SeaWorld Orlando in the ultimate park in SeaWorld Tycoon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.